Hello, everybody. Jeez, sorry about that. So, I haven't... let's take a peek here quick.
If you want to be wealthy and happy the rest of your life, just learn
Let's
this
take
lesson
a
well.
peek here.
Learn to work harder on yourself than you do on your job. I have found in my experience that income does not far exceed personal development. Now, sometimes income takes a lucky jump, but sure enough, unless you grow out where it is, it'll usually come back where you are. Life has strange ways. If somebody hands you $1 million,
All right, so let's take a peek at...
so you can keep the money. Otherwise, sure enough, it'll disappear.
Let's take a peek right up here quick.
If you took all the money in the world, divided it up equally among everybody, it would soon all be back in the same pockets. Success is something you attract, not something you pursue. So instead of going after it, you work on yourself. Personal development. Because true happiness is not contained in what you
My bad. We're gonna go there, but I gotta go here. Start new. I'm gonna show you guys what ended up happening on
your personality, your lifestyle, everything can change. Here's the steps.
So this is what happened on Friday. So on Friday, we had a change of character towards the bottom. Let's look at MNQ, because I think I was more interested in MNQ than I was on MES. And what ended up happening is we had a change of character towards the top, but we were getting this push down. So we had a sweep right up here at the top as soon as market started, and I'll show you guys right here. We had a sweep. And there wasn't any SMT just yet, so we're just waiting. Price comes back up again.
Now, to get ideas, you need a constant study of finding out.
And we got SMT up towards the top. So now what I was waiting for is a market structure shift, and we got it, right? We got our market structure shift right here. We usually want to take low resistance liquidity, but what ended up happening is price just kind of left us from there. Really never came back, never pushed back up. So the move already happened, and I was actually pretty upset about that. So I started looking at the 15-minute time frame, because on the internal 15, we're technically pushing down is what we're doing. So we had a low. Well, here, let me look at MNQ here quick. This is even better. So we had a low, we had a sweep, and then we had a change of character. So now I was waiting for price to come up to a 15-minute FEG. So price is coming up right here again too. And on MES, it's tapping it. On MNQ, it's not. This is actually another one of my entries right here. So now what I was doing is I was waiting. And I actually took a trade and I ended up losing it because we ended up taking, here, and I'll show you, we ended up taking sell side right down here. And on the 1 minute, you can see this massive push up once we took up sell side. We didn't get an ASMT, but we got inversions and a market structure shift. But the thing about the inversion and the market structure shift is the move already happened. Once we get this push up, I mean, the move already happened. So now, what I'm waiting for is I'm waiting for price. There we go. So this is another entry, okay? This is another entry. So MES tagged this 15-minute FVG, but MNQ did not, okay? We have our market structure shift. And technically, I put a buy right here is what I ended up doing. I think it was somewhere down here. And price was going up, and then it tagged me out. That's what ended up happening, because market is pushing down. But I was taking sell side on the inversion, but the move already happened. So it was kind of horseshit. I ended up losing that trade. I'm like, whatever, dude. Like, fuck this bullshit. Fuck this market. This, and that. Okay? So now let's look here, right? We had a break of structure. This is a 1 hour FEG right here, okay? and we also have a 1 hour FEG right over here. But because price is still pushing down, I can take another trade if we get SMT. So price came up into this 15-minute FEG, and let's see here, we got SMT right here. We got SMT, and now what we're waiting for is we're waiting for a gap to form.
Find out what poor people read and don't read it.
There's our gap right there. This is our gap right here. So I'm taking this trade. I set my entry like right here. This is where I set my entry, and I put my stop loss right up here, and I put my 1 to 2. This is where I felt comfortable taking a trade, especially after our loss. Well, let's look what happens. Okay, so price comes up, bum 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 bum. Price comes up, doesn't tag me in. Price comes up one more time, doesn't tag me in. I missed a trade on Friday by 75 cents, I think is what it was. Yeah, it was 75 cents. It stopped right at about the 50, didn't go up one more to tag me in. And what ended up happening after it touched this order block is we had this big push. Oh, and actually after that, I actually moved my entry like right above this one right here, hoping it'd just come up one more time and tag it in. I should have just put it right here is what I should have done, or maybe that's what I did. I put it like right above here or something. I went like this, and I said, okay, just tag me in. I think I was gonna lose like 80 bucks or something like that if it did or didn't. Well, price never goes back up towards that area, and we had a massive push down. So I was pretty upset. I was like, well, that's kind of gay. You know, that's stupid. I was mad. I was like, whatever, dude. Like, if you don't want to tag me in, I mean, that's completely fine, but that's some straight up fucking bullshit. And I didn't take MES at all, especially right here at this SMT, even though price was already up there, because I like taking the low resistance liquidity. I think if I would have, I think price would have pushed down and I would have hit TP, which would have been pretty nice. So maybe I should have taken MES, but I didn't. I was taking MNQ. I think this trade would have made me like 160 bucks or something like that. So I was just sticking with this one, and it just sucks because I never got tagged in, which absolutely sucks. Something was telling me while this push down was happening, something was telling me just put it right above those wicks. Just do it. Trust me, put it right above those wicks. And I kind of just said, no, dude, like, stick to the plan. Keep it at half of the OB. Just keep it there. Price will come up and tag you in. And as price was up here, I was like, okay, it's going to tag me in. Never did. Never tagged me in at all. It just kind of left me behind, which kind of sucks. So that's what ended up happening on Friday. So now I took... Fuck, I think I haven't done any kind of back testing in 3 days, and it's because I just didn't want to look at the markets. I didn't want to back test or anything. I was still following my plans, but I just wasn't back testing, especially with how this week was going. I should have had 2 wins this week, and I have 1 loss this week. Actually, I have 2 losses this week, which kind of upset me because I should have had 2 wins following my process, and I followed my process, but the moves that I were taking already happened, and that's why I lost both those trades, is because the move already happened. The push up or the push down or whatever it is after that system or whatever that I use happens. So I took 2 L's thinking it'd go back down or go back up, and that kind of sucks, man, because honestly, like, with how I'm back testing, I should already be making money. Like, my back testing is working, my entries are working, but I'm not making any money yet. And I don't want to blame it on my emotions, but I think my job has to do with most of it, because I'm always doing something at my job, and I can't constantly look at the market like I do when I'm backtesting. And if I could constantly just look at the market and wait for that entry and get tagged in, I'd make my money. But every time my setup happens or something, I'm always busy at work. I'm always doing something for a customer, I'm always on a test drive, or I'm always selling a car. I'm always doing something. And that's what's kind of bugging me right now, is like, fuck dude, like I want this to work so much, but every time that my entry tends to show up, I'm always doing some fucking bullshit. And when it does show up, that's what happens, is like it just misses me, or I don't get tagged in. And I'm not going to take that setup again once the move already happens, because most of the time price is just going to go up from there, you know. So let's take a look here quick. Let's see where we left off.
This one simply says, don't try to beat the system. Find out how it works, work it, but don't try to beat it.
Oh, this is so stupid. Okay, let's go back. We left off on September 8th, so we're on the 15th of September. Let's look at the 15-minute chart.
And do it that way. Even though it seems to take a little longer, do it right.
There we go. So now let's look at our 1 hour chart, because we're uptrending on our 1 hour chart.
This year, 1981, reach down inside of you and come up with some more of those remarkable human gifts. They're there, waiting to be utilized. And then change anything for you want to change. And I challenge you to do that, because you can change. See, you don't ever have to be the same again after tonight, only by choice. Starting tomorrow, what are you going to do that'll make a change in your life's direction? Good question. What are you going to do starting tomorrow that'll make a difference? Now, see, if you don't do something starting tomorrow that'll make a difference, guess what?
It's gonna be the same.
And see, that way you can guess what the next 5 years are going to be like. Look at the last 5. Because the next 5 are going to be like the last 5, unless you, Major T, tomorrow, change it all. Or change a little, or change something. Or don't change. It's choice time. You can do whatever you want. But it's nice to know any day you wish you can change your whole life.
Ah.
Damn hard one. You chose it. You owe it to yourself to see it through.
Did you expect it not to be hard? Did you expect this thing that you're trying to achieve not to be difficult? Every other person feels the exact same way.
This is your new life. Take it or leave it. There's no happiness about it. There's no peace behind it.
You want to become best. You want to become champion. And now you want to say like you tired? Who cares? You tired or not? Nobody cares about you.
Why are you doing this? I said, why are you doing this?
Because you can't win, Rock. This guy will kill you to death inside of 3 rounds.
You're crazy. He's just another fighter.
No, he ain't just another fighter. This guy is a wrecking machine, and he's hungry. Hell, you ain't been hungry since you won that belt.
You finally made it to the big leagues, and now
So we're an FVG, in an FVG on the 945, but I'm not taking that trade because we never formed an FVG on MES, even though we're getting SMT in that FVG. Yeah, I can't take that trade, man, because that's just not my motto. They both have to be inside of that same fair value gap. And there's a possibility price could go down from there as well, too. And that's what I've seen price do when it's inside of that fair value gap. So if it goes up, it goes up. If it goes down, I think it'll go down. Would you have hit TP on there if you would have gone 50? Nah, I wouldn't have tagged it in at all. But look at that. Yeah, I'm not going for it at all. There's nothing for me here right now. What time is it? 11:45.
I leave everything I have. My mom take care of me and my two brothers alone, you know. Now, Dad, you proud of me, Dad. You proud of me.
Let's go back one. Look at the 1 hour.
If you don't go for something in your own life, when they knock you down, when they try on you, when they talk about you, if you stay down, you will never ever get that resolve. Fortify your mind.
Before the fight started, you were saying to yourself, I'm the best. I'm the best.
I am the best.
If you believe it, if you really believe that you could be something, if you have that little voice in your head saying, hey, you got talent, you can do this, then follow that voice.
I kept going, not because I wanted to. Trust me, all of me wanted to stop. I kept going because I deserved to know what not giving up on myself felt like.
The truth is, you must keep going. I repeat, keep going. Why? Because you deserve to see what happens when all your hard work pays off. Keep going because you're stronger than
So now let's look at the 1 hour FVG.
The best is yet to come.
It's reacting to it right here. I probably should have done this one right here. 1 hour FVG. If we go into the 1 minute, we do get SMT in that 1 hour FVG, don't we? Let's go back right over here, like right there.
In order to get to the life of your dreams, you're gonna have to learn how to.
Yeah, look at that beautiful little SMT right there inside of the 1 hour FVG. We get our market structure shift. Technically, 50% of this range would be our entry.
Having stuff isn't fun.
You know, looks like it never tapped that 50%.
It's not the pursuit of happiness.
Nah. So price goes up from there, which is completely fine. Let's look at the 15-minute again.
It's who you become on the journey. That's it. Life is really, really tough.
There we go.
Harder in the short term.
I like it when it's closer to this area right here.
I don't care how you get there.
Now what I want to see is I want to see an inversion.
Your father might own a company, your mama might be a millionaire, you might come from privilege, but you will not outwork me. You have to make a decision.
And market's already done for the day anyways.
In your position will outwork you. Bro, stop being weak, bro. It's not supposed to be easy. Who told you the grind's supposed to be easy?
And there's that big push up.
No, we ain't handing out trophies to everybody. Oh, there's only one winner.
So, let's get rid of this.
I leave everything I have. My mom take care of me and my two brothers alone, you know. Now, Dad, you proud of me, Dad. You proud of me.
Working too hard and the circumstances were too unfair, but somehow you still got up the next day and kept going. You have to be able to get energy from pain.
Can't hurt me. Can't hurt me. Can't hurt me. It starts to get in your mind. And before you know it, it's the truth. So when you fail, you fall on your ass, somebody bullies you.
All right, let's keep going.
Can't hurt me.
Set up a schedule.
So this is...
Just do the work. Free from how you feel.
Most people, the bottom 80%, are lazy. And they're looking for an easy way. They're looking for a shortcut.
Let's keep going.
And there aren't any. But if you do something repeatedly, over and over, you develop a habit. So most people are in the habit of looking for easy ways to get the things they want.
And so many people just want it the easy way. I'm sorry, man. It's not. You need to fucking work harder. You need to fucking discipline your mind better.
The hardest things are usually the best. If it's
Excuse me.
Leave it to somebody else, okay?
What I want you to consider is that every single time you go and do something hard, that's the story you've told yourself, that it's easier said than done. You know, it's kind of hard to do that. Well, it's supposed to be fucking hard. Look, if growing stronger and building muscle were fucking easy, you'd have no reason to go to the gym. There would be no growth. if there was no challenge.
Sometimes, your body just hurts, your legs hurt, and you're sore, but that's how you get better. The only way that you can get better is by pushing yourself beyond what you believe you're capable of doing.
It doesn't matter if you're stressed. It doesn't matter if you're hurt. It doesn't matter if you're upset. It doesn't matter if you're frustrated. If your discipline is on point and your mental toughness on point, you're going to be able to execute in spite of the situation being that way. Everybody else quits when things get hard.
I think success in fighting in life is about desire and the will.
Yeah.
How bad do you want it? Is it worth dying for? That's the true greatness, is the willingness to die. So is this thing worth greatness?
To every kid watching, I want you to hear me loud. You are not your zip code. You are not your last name. You are not your setbacks. You are your vision. You are your work ethic. You are your will. You are the quiet whisper inside you that says, I know there's more.
This is our buy side right here.
Hold on to that voice.
Let's look at our 15-minute chart on MNQ. Same thing with MNQ. I like MES a little bit more right now. So let's take a peek.
They'll quit. You'll quit because you just can't do it.
What FEG is this? This is 945.
It really is.
The more time you spend,
There is no FEG on the 945. Perfect.
you'll be able to understand who you are without any outside interference, without any friends, without any peer pressure of wanting to be like someone else.
And because MNQ doesn't have that FEG, I'm not going to count it.
Your body is your temple, and looking at my family.
So now let's look at MNQ again.
Into drinking and
Nothing on MNQ, but we do have this gap right here.
There's a quote that I live by.
15-minute FEG. This is 11:45. Sorry, what time is this? It says 9:30. FEG, 9:30 FEG. Okay.
Comfort and I don't want to do this. It's so loud. Calm it down. It's a patient calm that you have to bring
Okay, let's look at MNQ.
Fears that we have,
Nothing yet.
moments of suffering, they're all part of the process. They're all part of growth. It's nature, right? You got to be able to handle those things, man.
You need to understand, you can't win all the time. And unless you lose, you haven't even tried. And if you fail...
There we go. Price is taken forever. But looks like we're finally getting up there now. So MES is coming into this FEG right here. And now what I want to see is... And this is a discounted area. No, it's not a discounted area, but there's another FEG right up here as well too, right here.
Then guess what? You have exactly what you deserve.
Right
Everyone's
here.
hypercritical and terrified to do anything.
Just 15-minute FEG.
So we hyperanalyze, hypercriticize, become paralyzed.
Okay,
and end up
now
doing
let's take a
nothing,
peek.
Sitting in our basements watching TikToks of other people's lives, pretending that they're happy. I was having one of those cynical days and felt like ranting a little. But honestly, there's optimism here for some low barrier of entry personal growth. Stop analyzing, stop criticizing both yourself and others, and go fail at some shit. Go give someone a good job for sucking at something, because at least they're trying. Maybe it will even give yourself permission to do the same. We find meaning in trying difficult things, not
Nah,
just
no
in
gap.
succeeding at them.
We're getting a gap now, right here, which is what I want. We got a market structure shift.
Since when has it become not cool
And we created a gap there. And we also did the same thing on MNQ. I think I'm going to take this trade on MES. So what I might end up doing with MES, since this is the high resistance liquidity one, I think I'm going to set my sell limit 6. I think I'm going to put it right there is what I'm going to do. Because it is high resistance liquidity.
Just love yourself, man. King James signing off.
And more than likely, sometimes with high resistance liquidity, it'll tap me out before it gets that push down, which I hope it does.
Bro, if you're succeeding at a life that you hate, imagine how great you'd be at one that you actually enjoyed.
Be who you want to be it now. Right now. Just don't tell anyone.
I think it's going to tag me out.
And be humble. Don't go around talking about the fact that you are whatever you want to be, to where they look at you and they say, well,
Yeah, man.
that's a bit strange. So
I'm going to do a bit more than that. So let me close out of this. Close.
But it goes like this.
Go back.
The person who goes to the gym
And stop.
every single day regardless of how they feel.
And we're going to do this, and we're going to look at MNQ before we do this. Okay, so we are getting SMT up there anyways. So I'm going to go for short. Let's do 12 contracts limit. Sell. Okay, I'm tagged in. Stop. What's going on right now? I'll set it to 90 and I'll target 180. And then we'll go to confirm. And then we're going to go to sell again. And we'll do market. No, we got to do limit is what we got to do.
That's what it's supposed to feel like. If you are going toward great.
Why is it with 12 contracts it's showing up as $90? Like, that makes absolutely no fucking sense right now.
What's the difference between a nice guy and a
Jeez, do I have to do 16 fucking contracts?
Yeah, do that. Yeah, I'll do that. They don't necessarily have discernment or judgment, not sure what they stand for or stand against. It's like, yes, 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 sure, yeah, hey.
Yeah, whatever. We'll do 120, target 140.
And they'll stand against and
see if we get that push down.
A good man is not a nice guy.
I usually don't do this, but I want to test out something with high resistance liquidity. And it tagged me out. Okay. So, I mean, the move already fucking high resistance liquidity. I fucking hate you.
This person's in trouble. If you stay in your comfort zone,
fucking shit. Would I have gotten anything here though?
In order to succeed in life, you have to step outside of your
with my 1 to 2, I fucking would have gotten it right there if I just would have gone for 50% of it, dude. I just it's okay, it's fine. It's just, you know, it's a work in progress.
And I had tears in my eyes. And my teammates
got mad at me. That's not even the setup, by the way. That is not even the setup at all.
I was so embarrassed.
So let's look at MES right now. The setup already happened anyways. And it happened as soon as we made this market structure shift and we created this gap right here. And we usually take 50% of the OB is what we do.
And I wasted my life.
But this is high resistance liquidity, and I hate high resistance liquidity because most of the time it just fucking tags you out. But I'll show you what the setup is here so you can take a peek at it.
I'm telling you right now, you don't.
Let's go for a fucking sell.
If you're in your 20s right now,
stop loss 105, target 210. There we go. And I'll show you what it is. So on this 15-minute chart, we're coming into right here.
You'll wake up and you'll realize
what is this?
No leverage.
945?
No power.
945. Do we have a 945 FVG? No, we shouldn't even be inside this fucking trade. What the fuck am I doing? That's not the strategy. That's not the strategy, guys. Don't even look at what I just did. I'm a fucking idiot. It's this FVG right up here.
That's not the hard part of life.
Oh, that's what happens. That's what happens. All right, never mind. Don't listen to me. We're gonna disregard this one right here.
I didn't want to forgive myself.
Gosh.
And then repeat and do the same shit again Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and then go. Oh,
and we don't get a trade for the day, and I'm fine with that.
Quit giving yourself that out. That
no trade for the day.
You may have it. Look in the mirror and go, it's on you. Because it is.
There's consequences that you pay to constantly seeking comfort and avoiding discomfort. And
next one, next day.
And those consequences are you're never going to feel self-realized. You're never going to feel like you accomplished anything. You're never going to have this feeling of understanding that
so
difficulty and struggle.
Let's close this.
And the ability to push through that is a muscle. And you develop that muscle by doing it. And once you do, you develop a lot of self-satisfaction.
Let's look at the 1 hour.
Peace of mind, and you understand
1, 2, 3.
That you can overcome obstacles. If you don't have to overcome
1, 2,
obstacles,
3.
you never know whether or not you can.
For you know, life is full of unexpected twists and turns. Things happen that you didn't expect, that you could never have expected. So don't get too confident, even arrogant when
it's not internal at all.
And you're on a high. Equally important, you mustn't allow yourself to get down when you lose or fail. I mean, just remember, no matter how poorly you have performed, you're never hopeless. Keep going. Because the one thing you can be absolutely certain of is that the tables will turn. That's absolutely guaranteed.
The process of discomfort is inevitable. You have to go through it. You start going to the gym, you feel weak in order to become strong. You go to the library,
9:30.
you read, you don't understand, you feel stupid in order to become smart. Most people have that initial feeling, that initial lack of self-belief, because they don't understand that they have to be humbled first in every aspect in order to grow. So you go to the gym, you feel like that's a good thing. It just shows you that you need to improve.
So in other words, if you're on a high, be humble. And if everything has gone wrong, be hopeful and keep going.
My dad used to tell my mom I was going to be a world champ.
I told me we would be.
How'd that make you feel? Filled me with rage.
I paid the kids, I said, if y'all can whoop Bud, I give y'all $10 a piece. Could not whoop him.
Nothing there. Let's keep looking.
It's now Bud Crawford Street.
Yeah.
And offered $10 to anyone who can kick my son's butt.
Yep.
And a lot of takers.
Yeah, kids in the neighborhood. Could nobody whoop him.
What did he tell you then?
He told you, Mom, I told you.
There's an FEG right here, but I'm not going to take it.
I wanted him to be a man. Don't be afraid of nobody.
Even though it's in the discounted area. Let's take a peek here anyways.
Really good people aren't naive. They're tough as they can possibly be.
I'm sure there's SMT inside of this.
Become good. Like some of the best people I met in my therapeutic practice, the best people morally were people.
There we go. Let's look at the 1
on
minute.
the surface, they had nothing going for them.
Yeah, I mean, there's SMT inside of that FVG.
They weren't attractive. They weren't intelligent. They weren't accomplished.
We'd have to take 50% of that, but it's a big gamble, and I'm not going to do that.
They had terrible,
especially when it's all the way up here. Yeah, I'm not doing
they
that.
just had devastated lives, and yet there was
And
still
I just gotta wait.
of ethical goodness to them that was stunning under the circumstances.
Gotta wait.
Be happy things happened. Don't be upset they're no longer here. If everything existed in the way that it did when you miss it, you would never see it in the fondness that you see it now.
I think finding uncomfortable moments and embracing uncomfortable moments are one of the most important things a person can do. And if you don't do it, if you just avoid it, you have that uncomfortable moment, you just start boozing, or you take some pills or something, and you just avoid it. You're never going to figure out what was going on in the first place that led you down that weird road.
Going against the odds to be successful because it's not in your favor. The game ain't built for your success. You just gotta be a beast. You gotta be harder. You gotta be stronger. You gotta be meaner. You gotta be hungrier.
James Clear has this unbelievable insight. It doesn't make sense to continue wanting something if you're not willing to do what it takes to get it. If you don't want to live the lifestyle, then release yourself from the desire. To crave the result, but not the process, is to guarantee disappointment.
It's like I worked myself so hard that I turned a person this fucked up into this motherfucker right here. I knew my entire life was going to be a struggle, which is why I just ignored it. And I said, I'm not even trying to jump off into this shit and learn how to read, how to write, how to memorize, how to become something I am not. But through that process, something happened to me. I was like, man, this rest of your life is going to suck.
Kind of sucks.
It's going to suck, not because
It kind of sucks a little bit.
but because you're going to finally start to win.
Because this is the only gap that's there.
David Goggins told me
And we get our SMT up there, but it's too high, so I wouldn't take it.
And he said, he goes, even though I run every day, sometimes I look at my sneakers, I stare at those motherfuckers for half an hour before I put them on. He's thinking of him. I don't want to do this. Yes. So he does it. People want to think that people that are
Gosh, that's bullshit, dude. It even covered up this right here. Look. Big push-up. Fuck off, man. Like, fuck me. So fucking dumb. And I can't take external on the 15-minute anymore because I took it fucking out.
necessarily want to do, but you know you should.
Oh.
It's supposed to be hard. Everything worth pursuing comes with a little pain. The trick is not minding that it hurts.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. The show's over. The clown's
Fuck me,
over.
dude.
I don't want to waste my time with this clown show shit. All right? I'm very passionate about fighting. I'm very passionate about getting people better. when I started training 18 years ago, it wasn't about the fucking money. It wasn't about clips and views. You guys live in a different generation than I do, okay? That's why you guys call me fucking Unk. Yes, I am, okay? You guys want to get good, you gotta fucking train.
This is your new life. Take it or leave it. There's no happiness about it. There's no peace behind it. It sucks. It just fucking sucks. And that's the one thing, if I could teach anybody, nothing is easy. It just fucking sucks. And it's gonna continue to suck. And then one day you'll get to a special part in your life that it might get a little bit better.
Everybody has problems. Everybody has issues. And the people that end up being successful are the people that push past those problems, that push past those hard times, and they stop being and sitting and complaining and blaming a whole bunch of shit in their past about why they aren't in the spot that they want to be at today. The only person that can change that trajectory of your life is you.
Tough times make a person strong because if you go through them,
I think this is one of the reasons why I stopped looking at the charts.
you had to go through something really hard. It's coming back. It's how you
Because I'm
are coming back.
fucking back testing all the damn time and
It's all in the mind.
If you think this world is about you,
fuck, dude, I should have fucking got me an energy drink or something.
You kind of go through your life
Ooh.
thinking that you're the center of the universe, similar to how we as humans thought the Earth was the center. You think your life is the story, right? Everybody around you is side characters, and some people are legitimately NPCs, and in their, life, all they serve is a purpose to interact with you in one minute segment of your life, and then they kind of just fade into existence. But as you age, you kind of hit this one moment that everybody, not everybody, but majority of people do have when you're driving in traffic or something. Usually that's kind of when I think about it. You kind of think about Sonder and the idea that everybody's life is as complex as yours. Like when you're going through traffic, right? If you're ever sitting at a standstill and it's 2 a.m, you're like, where could this person possibly be going? Where did they come from? Oh my God, they're doing the same thing I am. They're living the same complex life I am.
Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with the journey. It's going to be mistakes. There's going to be ups and downs. The measure is not how many times you get knocked down, but how many times you get back up.
Yeah. I'm liking MES a little bit more.
You're just not feeling it.
Let's look at the 15-minute.
When I'm tired or worn out.
There we go. One more. One more.
I go anyways.
One more. Don't be a cocksucker. One more. There he goes. So, 1 hour FEG. You still have a bit to go. I want to see if we get any SMT or an inversion.
Instead, go through the motions. Lift the weights.
There's the inversion.
Work on the project. Get
It's a pretty big inversion as well, too.
And you work out and you come back and you look at
And please come back and tag me in before you go all the way up.
If you go to the gym the next day and you come back and
That's all I ask of you.
nothing, right? So you clearly
I just ask of you to come back. That's it.
does not be effective. So we quit, right? Or if you fundamentally believe that
Keep
this
going.
is the right course of action and you stick
Keep going.
you commit yourself to an act of service.
Yeah.
You commit yourself
I'm gonna
to
do
a
it like
regime. You exercise.
right here.
You can screw it up. You can eat chocolate cake one day. You can.
And I'm gonna set my low there, and I'm gonna hit this 1 to 2.
It allows for that. But if you stick with it consistently,
We got a really nice inversion, but I wanted to hit the top of this wick right here.
going to the gym for 9 hours does not get you into shape.
There we go. All right, nice. We got our first dub on MES. I need to see how much that would have been because we're moving up with our profits.
Every single step that you're going to have to follow in order to accomplish that objective.
And I'm doing it here because we had a market structure shift. There's an inversion right here inside of the 1 hour. And my stop loss would be... That's way too much. Let's go back.
I can only take one day at a time, so I suggest you do the same.
Buy, let's do half of that. So 6. Limit. Buy. There we go. That's still too much. So let's go. Buy. Well, we did 6. Let's do 4 this time, see if that'll be a little bit better. Buy. There. Yeah, 150. Tagging 300. Confirm. There we go. Let's show you why I did it. There's a market structure shift right here.
You have to have friction in your life to gain growth.
We also have an inversion right here as well too. I guess you could have hit the inversion.
So the whole time we're living our lives in a very
And I was targeting the top of this wick right here because it had the inversion here, but we also have this fair value gap here and this little tiny one here too, but I set it just right there. So let me take a photo of this and then let me show you. We're coming into a 1 hour over here, and let's see if it goes into a discount. There we go. It's close to discount, close to the 50%. If there's a 15-minute FEG or 1 hour FEG that's close to the 50% area, on the 1 hour, if we get an inversion, we take it. On the 15-minute, if we're here, I'd like to see SMT. I don't take inversions on the 15-minute, but I do on the 1 hour because I've noticed that it works more on the 1 hour than it does on all the other ones. So we get our inversion, we get our tap in, and we get our 1 to 2, and we got our dub. We made $300 so far this week on MES on a Thursday. So we got a setup on Monday on the 1 hour with SMT, but we never got tagged in. The move already happened, so whatever. Tuesday,
It's gonna make me tougher, and it's gonna make us.
I thought we were going into a 15-minute. That it was just all fucked up. That wasn't even a setup at all, so I didn't even count that. So I never even got a setup on that one, and then on Wednesday never even got a setup. So our first setup literally happened on a Thursday. So we did make $300 on MES.
Excuse your way out. Right. You can adjust your way out. I mean, like failing forward is a good miss.
Now, the thing about this move right here is it's 8:44 in the morning, and at 8:44 in the morning at work, I'm already doing shit. And the thing is I probably just could have missed this move already, which absolutely sucks. I hate when I miss a move, but it looks like price is pushing up, and it might touch buy side.
See how far I can go. Can he break me? No, but let's find out.
Let's look at MNQ.
Basically, every man just wants to hear.
MNQ broke structure towards the stop side. We are in a FEG right here with MNQ. And it looks like there's SMT right here as well too. Who knows if you'd even get a tag in or not. But there is SMT there.
But you are enough already. You're going to be great. But you don't need to be great. And I'm with you no matter what.
On that 15-minute. And this is low resistance liquidity. Let's see what happens on low resistance liquidity. Tags you in. Price goes up. If you would have put your low right down here. Let's take a peek. Here's our SMT. Here's our market structure shift with a gap. Price doesn't come down. Price leaves. And if I do this right here, target this 1 to 2. Well, it hit it. Let's find out here quick. It's going to tag me out. Oh no, we got it right here. Right here. Because of this SMT and the 15-minute FVG. Look at that. Gotta take a photo of that. Did I take a photo of this inversion, guys? Do you know if I took a photo of this inversion right here? Probably not. I'll take a photo of it anyways. No, never got a photo of it. So let's save it in here. Now we're going to go back over here. And where was it? I think it was like right here or something. So we're going to look at the 15-minute FVG. There we go. So on MNQ, it created a break of structure towards the top, internal top, I should say. Internal top right here. It's coming into this FVG, and in all reality, I mean, we're still uptrending is what we're doing. There's no signs or indication that we're downtrending just yet. So we look up this 15-minute FVG as well too. 15-minute FVG, close this. And this is probably if I would have missed this setup here. Now we're getting SMT inside of it. All right. Right here, SMT. SMT on the sell side. And then let me grab my journal quick, guys. Then let me refresh this here quick.
It's pushing the water and there's a
And let me turn this up because I need to listen to it. I need to listen to this right now. I need motivation. When motivation disappears, it's discipline. We're going to go to the 1 hour FVG 1 minute inversion. Did we get an inversion with a market structure shift? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Did we get a big FVG that consumed it? Yes, we did. Did we take 50% of the inversion? No, we didn't. We took the top of the inversion. Did we win or did we lose? We ended up winning that. Okay. So now look at here. This one right here, right? We're going to go for a buy. We're going to go for a limit. And we're going to set it right there. Because of the SMT, and that's an order block. Price goes up, price goes up. I'm waiting for it to just tag me in. I'm just going to leave it there. Price is starting to come down.
He wrote me, be the guy who embraces.
So now you're tagged in.
The miserable.
Stop loss right there. So then we target 270 right there. And let's see what happens.
Kill the boy and let the man be born. Out of the 100 men that go into war, 10 shouldn't even be there. 80 of them are just targets.
And you got it. So let's look here.
One is a warrior. And it's a true quote to life. I saw it going through training. I saw it everywhere I went.
This is why we take the low resistance one where we didn't get the sweep. Because if we look at MNQ, where we got the sweep, I guess you probably still would have got a 1 to 2. Let's take a peek here. If you went 50% of the OB, put your stop a little bit below it too, just in case. Target a 1 to 2. Technically, you're still waiting for it. Now, let's just say you targeted this. Right there, set your stop on this low.
You see that look right there?
Did you hit your 1 to 2?
Don't let a man see you like that.
Not yet.
Did you give him the power over?
Will it hit your 1 to 2?
If you gotta take an L, you take it with your head up, chest
I
out.
don't think it will. It did not.
Man,
Now you got tagged out. If you targeted 50% of this, move this down, because you got to give your stop a little bit of room. You still wouldn't have got it. Okay, but on MES, you do get it. Look at this big push that you get.
Stand up and be a man.
And with the low resistance liquidity,
Make the sacrifices.
you just put it right below this area right here. Right here. This low right here. You target your 1 to 2.
You are not a person that you are comfortable
Look,
being alone with.
you got it.
That is the one.
So, did I take a photo of this? Probably not.
Power, full right, and full responsibility to change.
And this is a 15-minute FVG with some SMT inside of it.
It probably wouldn't be.
So let's go to the desktop. 15-minute FVG with This is not a discounted FVG either. So we're going to click save on there. There we go. Let's go over to the next day. So far, we're $300 up on the week, and I would like to make one more possible trade this week. If I can just get 2 trades, I'd be completely fine with that. But right now, price action looks like doo-doo.
Like when I'm 80-something years old and I'm looking back on my life, I want to have these traits.
Let's look at the 1 hour.
A lot of comfort in hard times.
Everything counts. Everything that you do counts. The biggest mistake that people make is they think that only what they want to count counts. No. When you read a book, when you listen to an audio program, when you go to a course, when you go to bed early and get up early and you work, it all counts. And it's all going on the plus side of your ledger.
It's the moments in life, the decisions you make on a moment-to-moment basis that add up to be the guy or not the guy. Tonight, I did something, you know.
This is not buy side. I don't count that as buy side. I count this as buy side because we had consecutive candles pushing down. So I still like the price on MES a little bit more than I do on MNQ. Let's look at the 15-minute gaps. So we had a low, we have a high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. So technically I wanted to break above this. That's what I wanted to do. I really don't have anything on here just yet because we haven't broken any kind of structure. Have we on MNQ?
Kobe's already there.
Break a structure.
With ice packs on his knees. Drenched in sweat.
Low, high, low. Internal bottom, internal bottom. Change of character towards the top. Let's take a peek here quick.
I'd been off for months and I was still exhausted. What he did that morning was incomprehensible to me. That dedication he had only days after falling short of an NBA championship. That taught me something I've never forgotten. Legends aren't defined by their successes. They're defined by how they bounce back from their failures. And that's what I hope to communicate to anyone watching.
I don't have any of that on MES, and that's okay with MES. I'm just going to target buy side.
From Vincent van Gogh that really rang true. He said he has dedicated his life to his art. And he
9:30. 9:30. Let's keep going.
It sounded very familiar.
There it goes. 9:45. Look at the 1 hour.
To this craft, to perfecting my craft, and I continue to do so. And in the process,
MES still isn't doing any of that. Are we breaking above anything? No.
Society, to people who wake up at 9 a.m., who clock out at 5 p.m., they would look at me and say, I've lost my mind. But me, I have found it almost.
I've got a good question for you.
Why not you?
You've got the brains, you can make decisions, you can study the plan, you can change your life, you can grow immensely in the next few years, you can make your dreams come true, you can build a financial wall around your family nothing can get through, you can become healthy, you can become powerful. Why not you?
Impossible is nothing to somebody that tries. Everything that someone said was impossible has happened.
Yeah, there's human beings
that have a different temperament and different minds and different mentality and a ruthless competitive drive that's almost
Why am I so
terrifying
tired,
to go to
guys?
the ordinary person.
Oh, let's do a what if. What if what? What if you lose? I don't even feel, I can't, my consciousness don't even elevate that thought. Therefore, if it happens, you'd be distraught, crazed, what? It's not my nature to allow that to happen.
Sometimes life can really hijack your mind. When that happens to you, you're all up. Your goals, your ambitions, everything is out the window. In life, we all go through different things. Sometimes your girlfriend or boyfriend breaks up with you. Guess what? Get the over it. They no longer want you. Maybe you failed a test in school. You worked your off. Guess what? You failed the test. Get over it. Move past it. Learn to not let life hijack your brain. At work, you've been working your ass off for that new promotion. You don't get it. Someone else does. Maybe they kiss better ass than you do. Guess what? Get over it. Life will hijack your mind if you let it. Don't allow all these things to make you a lesser person. You must own your mind. Don't let life own yours. Get after it, stay hard.
You better make sure in the next season of your life that the person who walked away from you know what they're missing. You better do something with your life. Did you look at me? You better do something so strong and so big with your life that they have to sit on the couch and say, that's the one that got by. Man, I should have just stayed in there a little bit longer. I should have been a little more patient. I should have prayed a little bit harder. Do something with your life that makes them regret turning you away and turning you over. That means getting better and not bitter.
The thing I would say is, when you grow up, you tend to get told that the world is the way it is, and your life is just to live your life inside the world, try not to bash into the walls too much, try to have a nice family life, have fun, save a little money. But life, that's a very limited life. Life can be much broader once you discover one simple fact, and that is everything around you that you call life was made up by people that were no smarter.
You sweet bison already, dumb fuck. There he goes. Sorry. Gosh dang it, dude. I'm getting fucking tired.
And George Foreman,
Let me look at the 1 hour.
that he gave Muhammad Ali everything he had.
Oh, fuck you, you cocksucker. Oh, that's not true. That's not true.
And Muhammad Ali pulled into him.
The fuck's going on? It ends right there, not right up here.
And George Foreman said when he heard the words, he said, all you got, it penetrated his spirit. And said, I done gave my man everything I got.
Fuck it, dude. I don't think we got a... I don't think we have a trade set up anyways.
He looked into the pupils of his eyes.
We finally got to break a structure towards the top here. And
you know, basketball.
We're up on buy side.
So everything I saw, whether it was TV shows, whether it was books,
Man, that doesn't make any sense.
People I talked to, everything was done to try to learn how to become a better basketball player. Everything. And so when you have that point of view, then literally the world becomes your library to help you to become better at your craft.
The world becomes your library to help you improve your craft, better your craft.
Yes, indeed.
So because you know what you want, the world's giving you exactly the information you need to become better at it.
Because you know what you're looking for.
You on that winter arc? I go, I'm on that 365.
There we go.
It's a circle.
Yeah, no trade. I'm fine with that, dude. I'm fine not taking a trade right now.
Spring, summer, fall.
Oh, that fucking blows. Fuck you.
365 arc. Do a circle. Stay hard.
So this is Friday.
Day, man. Everyone's gonna have this day. There comes a day where being average.
Dude, I wish I could take a trade every fucking day.
It's just sickening. It makes you want to throw up. Because you've seen people with far less talent.
I'd love to take a trade every single day, dude.
Childhood buddies, whatever else. They didn't have what you had, yet now they're going to become something that you haven't. There comes that day. It's either when you're young, you know, and it strikes you on the baseball field because you're sick of striking out, or it's when you get fired from your 5th job, you know, and your wife and kids are on your ass because you don't know how to support them anymore. There comes a day where push comes to shove. We're being mediocre, being like
1 hour? It's not bad. I got 1 more hour to go.
So much.
I have to learn to love this again, man. Gotta learn to love it again. You gotta learn to motherfucking love it again, dude. Come on.
It's always been inside of you trying to come out.
Quit being a bitch. Quit being a bitch.
Too much pain and commitment. You were scared you were gonna fail.
Ooh, there we go. I like this.
You never finish it. You didn't want to tell anyone about it. You
Break
knew
a
it
structure
was
towards the
there,
top.
but you never wanted to
BOS.
embark on it until something
Ooh, hell yeah.
you get fired or somebody
All right,
else
we
gets
broke below
successful
that.
behind you.
There's one more FEG right down here. There's also another one right down here. And we've got sell side right there. Sell side. This is buy side.
That can happen at an early age. It can happen at a later age. It's going to happen to somebody no matter what, it's going to happen to you. And when it does happen to you, thank your lucky stars that finally you're alive. It's time to unwrap the potential you be. Superior, man. It's within you. It's within every single one of us. And the people that have risen to that level were no different than any one of us. It's just they believed it and they're willing to work their to get it. It wasn't about the potential. It wasn't about the genetics. It wasn't about the perseverance. And it wasn't about being the hardest worker in the room.
Sometimes you have to go beyond what you're feeling. You know, okay, this hurts, that hurts. We can just sit down and do nothing. Or we can see how far we can push the human body.
The highest level winners do what?
Your mind has to be stronger than your feelings. Your mind has to be stronger than your feelings. Think about every single one of them. Think about it. Really was. Your feelings keep you in bed. Your mind tells you, get up. Every single day, your mind is one that tells you, get up. And your feelings like, an extra 30 minutes, just won't. Don't worry about it.
What's the central part of your training? Is it running? Is it sparring? Or
central part?
Alright guys, I'm fucking just beat right now. Anyways, let's take a look here quick.
By yourself at 9 o'clock at night.
Break a structure. High, low. This is our internal break towards the bottom. So this is our internal bottom right here. We have an FEG right here. That is in discount. 15-minute FEG. We've also got one here, but it's been tagged into 1 times and 2 times, and technically a 3rd time doesn't tend to hold very well. Break a structure. This is internal on the 15-minute right now.
Designing the next 5, the next
15-minute internal right there.
What do you want to do economically? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to be? What would you like to have? What would you like to share?
It's
How much would you
nothing.
like to earn? How far would you like to go? Those are some major questions to ask. Personal development is striving hard to
I like
become the
MES
kind of person
more
that you
again,
want
so
to be.
next 15.
To become the kind of person you want to be,
Oh,
you've got to work
let's
at
go
it.
back one more time.
10 years from now, you will surely become
Look at the
someone.
1 hour
The
quick.
big question is, who? What are you becoming? And if you go to work on it now, sure enough, in a very short period of time, you can take on a new direction to become the kind of person you want to be.
At the end of every day, you look yourself in the mirror and you ask yourself, did I get better today? If the answer is yes, and you do that for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, how much better are you going to be? Are you getting better every single day? That's the question. And it's just taking small
Do we have any SMT? Well, the move already happened, man. I mean, like, look at this. I'd have to see another sweep of that for me to even consider that at all.
that then create the masterpiece.
Will price go up? Maybe. I don't know. It's reacting to that 1 hour FEG. Price is going up.
No.
So that's that move already happened. Now we're just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait.
No, you
I hope price goes up there.
Yes, I would. Why would you think you could make it?
Go up there, price. Go up there. Yay, it's up there. Now what I want to see is I want to see some SMT. And it broke it anyways. So let's look at our 15-minute again. And our 15-minute again. And we already got fucked. So let's go to our 1 hour.
It's a dare. 2 forms of pain. Pain that breaks you and the pain that changes you.
Technically, all we would have now is buy side on the 1 hour.
Destroys you. Isn't this? It's later in life knowing you could have been more, and all that's left is you and the mirror and tears of a possibility left that you allowed to die.
Okay, so
Life, guys. You get every opportunity.
let's look at MNQ right
You
here.
have to be the hardest worker in the room. And
Fast forward. Fast forward again. Fast forward one more time. Dude, sweep up actually.
Yeah, I go to sleep, I wake up, I work, go to sleep, wake up, work, do that.
It already had the sweep. Okay.
I don't
My bad. My bad.
make it the first time.
Um.
I'll come back. I gotta get my head back in the game.
Yeah, I kind of like that, dude.
It doesn't mean you leave. It means you study it more. It means you study it more. And whenever I fail at something, people always say, "Man, how do you handle failure, man?" But I don't look at failure.
I'll actually go back.
I look at failure as your first, second, third, fourth, fifth attempt. I look at them as attempts. I don't look at anything as failure. Not trying is failure.
Right there.
I will never quit, because if you quit, you're done. You may still be alive walking around on this earth. You're done. I will never quit. I will persevere and I will thrive on adversity. My team expects me to be
Tag me in.
physically harder and mentally stronger
Oh
than our
no.
opponents. I hold myself to that standard.
People don't see that. People will never understand that to be success. You know, all they think about, well, he batted 202, you know, and he struck out a certain number of times. Yeah, okay.
Fuck you.
You know, but the effort was there.
Was that a good sweep? I mean, what, should I wait for something like this instead? Well, let's see what happens anyways.
Not just to me, but to other people.
Fuck you, you fucking cocksucker. Suck my balls. Suck my balls. Suck my balls.
More gratifying than anything, you know.
Ugh.
So that's the things that my father and my mother
Cool.
instilled in me. Take a negative and turn it
Cool.
positive. Don't be afraid.
It already reacted to the 1 hour fucking Fair Valley gap. Thanks, Thanks, market, for reacting to something before you even fucking opened, you piece of shit.
And my biggest fear, honestly, was that's not me, man. And God looks at me and says, that's who you were supposed to be.
I was going to work that hard every single day so that when I do retire, I have no...
I lost that one. Fuck it, dude. I don't give a fuck. I feel like I'm not even in it right now. I'm just so focused on just other shit right now. Not even that, dude. I just don't even want to look at these fucking charts. I look at them so fucking much that I'm starting to get so fucking annoyed looking at them. Is literally what's happening. Should I have taken this trade on M&Q? I don't know. Probably not. Because that little tiny sweep, is that a sweep? Probably not. Maybe I'd want to see the wick a little bit more. You know, MES looks a little bit better because we're still uptrending on the fucking 1 hour. We got to break a structure towards the bottom, a change of character towards the top. Why not go with fucking MES? MES looks a lot better. Why not? I don't fucking know. I really, and I don't give a fuck right now. I really don't give a shit.
That most people want to do during that entire season of their life, and they basically sacrifice a season of other.
Now let's go fucking back.
To do stuff that
go back one more, you dumb fuck.
Because of the one thing they want most.
What is this? 10:30.
Why we should work this hard? Why take that many?
This is 10:30 here again too. Do we have any fucking SMT?
Why take the notes? Why read the books? Why work that hard? Why put yourself through the push-ups and the disciplines? Why? Good question.
What was this? 10:30. 15-minute FVG.
Is the second question. Why not?
This is 10:30.
You can read, how many classes you can take, how many skills you can develop. Why not see how valuable you can become?
15-minute FVG. Let's look at the 1 minute.
Why not see what you can make of yourself?
We've got SMT. Wow.
How much you can earn, how much you can share. Why not?
There's the push.
The heritage all of us have in America, especially, is to see what we can make out of our lives now that we've been given.
Look at that. That's some fucking SMT right there, if I've ever fucking seen some.
You don't have to live anybody else's story.
SMT.
Sometimes people make it seem like
SMT. Technically, you'd want to take 50% of this. And then fingers crossed, keep your fucking bottom right there, and then target a 1 to 2. Will it go up? We're about to find out.
what you
And it
lack,
went up. Wow.
what you have too much of, but
Oh.
all you need to have is faith in God, an undying passion for what you do, or what you choose to do in this life, and a relentless drive and the will to do whatever it takes to be successful and whatever you put your mind to. Make sure you live in the moment and work your every single day.
I'm just not in it right now, man. Just not fucking in it right now, dude. I might get on later, dude. I might backtest a little bit more tonight. Because right now, I don't know, dude. I'm just losing fucking money right now, and I don't know why I'm losing money. I don't know why I can't be consistent, because I've been backtesting for almost a year and a half. I'm getting really fucking tired, guys. How about that? I'm getting super fucking tired.
Crew following you around, and you are analyzing your own behavior. Do what you would want to do so that your kids one day would look back at it and see that documentary and look on it with pride, like, wow.
Which SMT sell sign on the 15-minute.
I love a success story, but even more than a success story, I like a dude who his life up and then gets it back together again story.
Why? Why the fuck did I take that trade? I don't fucking know.
Would it change their life for the better? If not, yeah, get to work.
If you go visit the darkness that you've been running from, you'll have the opportunity to leave a better person.
I'm just gonna end it right here.
You'll have a better
All right, peace, guys.